Hi there. In this video we will be adding this proper spare tire. It's the thin type or slim, whatever you want to call it, in a Ford C-Max from 2012. And from what the seller told me, this also works on Focus. They seem to have the same dimension for the tire, which I will show you in a moment. So that's the dimension. T125 by 90, R15, and that's the speed and load rating. Do not go above 80 kilometers per hour with this thing. Just want to add, normally for the C-Max from 2012, this should come with a foam into which all of this should be put. This is a newer model, kind of a revision if you want to call it, and it has this plastic which somehow pops into the car, but we'll see if it actually works on my C-Max, because mine didn't have this. Normally it should have had the foam, so we'll see what we can improvise. Because we have this, which is a separate video, I'm just lifting this thing to the side and not fully taking it off. It sticks on with Velcro, so I don't want to disturb that. Let me get this thing out. It seems it's just thrown in here. I don't have a screw in the middle. Maybe it should have had, but mine doesn't have one. So I will just yank it out. Okay, I do have something in there. Let's see if the plastic fits on that. And put the wheel right there in the middle. Okay, let me show you the part number on this plastic. You can see it there, E1EC-14A301-AA. That's the part number for this, and it actually looks like it will fit my car. So let's pop it in there. And the clips, you can see it on our side here, and it goes to the right. If I don't drop it first, I did drop it. This right there enters this hole, and on the middle we will have the screw which will go through that. So, whoa, it actually does fit perfectly. That's awesome. As you can see, the jack is 3 years newer, and this is its code if you want to get it. It has this on the side which does not have its own code. Is it this way or the other way around? I think it's actually... Wait, what's... Huh. I think this is the way it goes in. Okay, yes. I do also have the original one from my car, so I will be keeping both around just in case. This I don't think I will keep. This I will still keep, because why not both variants at the same time inside the car? There is plenty of room in this car for something like this. And this thing is quite nice because it's kind of foldable and extendable. Let me try and show you the part number for it right there in case you need it. And this thing folds. Let me try and keep it somehow. And a good while later, because my phone died and then something else came up, this thing, as I was saying to you, it's fully foldable. It gets small from here, and then this is also, yeah, kind of hard to do with one hand, fully collapsible. You can see it right here. I think the order is different. This one goes first and then this one, so be back in a second. And it's fully folded. So now, from what I've seen, you are supposed to put this thing in here, and the other side locks under this, but I'm not 100% sure how that works. Maybe this one first and then you lock that one. Okay, this is a bit weird from my opinion. Did I get something wrong? I don't think I did. My bad, I'm the idiot. This moves so easily that you can literally make it smaller with your fingers and then extend it so everything locks in place. And yeah, we're kind of done at this point. This doesn't need any kind of foam anymore. Now let me see where the screw itself actually fell, because it did fall somewhere. And it's in there. And from this point on, I'm just guessing because I've never seen the system on the car. So I think you put this in here, and then presumably this goes all the way through, and you tighten initially this in place, and then on top of it we can come with the wheel itself. This kind of makes sense. Yeah, I can dig the fact that we don't require the foam. Yeah, probably it was nicer with the foam, but this is also quite cool. Come on, lock already. Don't over tighten this. More than snug enough. Actually, one more couldn't hurt, could it? I hope. If you tighten too much, you will break. Actually, no, this is still loose. You tighten onto this. Basically, this end right here is touching, and I think in other places, yeah, we are touching on the metal. So yeah, it's good. We are good. It's tight and snug, actually. Yeah. Is it snug now? More or less. Let's put the wheel on top of it. Hey, good news. It's in, but it's taller than the rest of this. So it seems that Ford has maybe some spacers when you buy these options mounted on this or mounted on the car itself. I've got no clue, because as it stands, the wheel is the tallest thing in this trunk. Cool. And this is how everything looks like once it's put in place. Do I care that I have the bump over the wheel? No, it's more important for me to have that wheel if I need it, because I did need it with the Audi A4 B8, and I was so happy that it was installed and I didn't remain stranded, because I actually cut the tire, so the spare or the tire repair kit would have helped with absolutely nothing. So that's just a shitty way of just scraping a few dollars for the car companies. So we have this, and underneath it, it's the everything else, the whole kit that we actually need. It kind of annoys me. I need to search for a shorter valve, so I will take this tire to a tire repair shop and have a shorter valve installed, because it is touching this and I don't want it to get damaged, and when I need it not be usable. That would be the stupidest thing ever. And maybe I will install some spacers to keep everything at the same level as the tire, but the tire is strong enough by itself to hold some groceries and some luggage and stuff like that. It's way plenty strong, no issues there whatsoever. But yeah, it is what it is. Just in case you're going the other route and actually want this thing, here is the code for it, and I will give it for the pump and for the, I don't know, the mix that seals the tire if you have an issue in a moment. Well, not that much info. It's a Conti mobility kit. Okay, I guess not really any useful stuff. Let's see, maybe like this, who knows. Anyway, it will still be kept in there under that. And the sealer itself, something tells me that it's already expired. Use before, see above. See above what? Okay, I guess it is expired. And everything that I need fits in here, but it's on the passenger side, because this is a little bit deeper than on the other side. So yeah, that's great. And we are done. If you want to see this being installed, I will link the video in the description. Okay, took the wheel out to get this level. You could potentially buy exactly what you need to get everything flush, but it's about 100 euros. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to cut this thing along this line and along that line on the back. Cut these things, because I approximate the thickness to about 3.5 centimeters, and it seems to be exactly what we need to be flush with the wheel. And on this other side, which is a tiny bit narrower, we will make everything from leftovers. So yeah, that's that. I'm not paying 100 euros just for some foam razor to be at the same level of the wheel itself. I will put the part numbers on the screen if you want to buy them, but I'm not. Starting to put back pieces of foam to fill up this place. About 4 centimeters tall. As you can see, I cut them. Yes, the original ones would have all kind of holes for storage. I don't care. I'm not paying 100 euros for some foam and then trying to get rid of this one that I don't need anymore. So modifying time it is, and I will just stick it in place with double-sided tape because it will have load on it, which will actually keep it even better there. Forgot to tell you, had this little guy replaced, so no chance of it hitting anything. It's only about 2 centimeters the whole thing, and it's more than enough for what it needs to do here. Let's continue with this, which is held in place already with double-sided tape. Just need to put more all around. And now everything is at the same level and I didn't pay anything. F you, Ford.